Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chilies, www.superhotchilies.com. And this is our video series called Peppers 101. So welcome everyone to Peppers 101. In Peppers 101, we are going to show you the peppers in our grow, and sometimes we'll show you peppers from our grow. They won't be on the plant. And we're going to talk about them. And we're going to tell you about the heat, the flavor, their uses, their history, and just kind of chit-chat about peppers. We are hoping, our goal is that you learn about more chilies. Of course, if you buy seeds or plants from us, we won't complain, but we're hoping that we can teach you more about the world of chilies from a different perspective than others. There's not a lot of books out there that list a ton of chilies, and we're hoping to have a few hundred videos up over the next few years where we can tell you about different chilies and you'll learn. So right now we're looking at the only plant I don't have netted. I net for isolation like this here. I always grow one plant without netting because everything else is netted. So there's not going to be any crossing. And this is the Aji Amarillo. When I do a plant that's not going to be netted, it's either a species like Ricotta, Capsicum pubescens, that can't cross with anything but a Ricotta, or it's something that grows big and tall and really doesn't fit underneath the nets. As you can see, this Aji Amarillo here, that's pushing over 6 feet. As you can see it, right? This down here is not a pepper plant. This is a Jacatocataba fruit. Now, the Aji Amarillo is from Peru, and it's definitely a long season pepper. So if you want to grow it and you live in an area that gets a winter, and I'm in North Georgia, so we do get a winter here, not as much as a winter as Wisconsin or Minnesota, but we do get a winter. So if you want to grow it in an area like that, start the plants indoors probably as early as November, get them up to a good size. Now, if you can put them in a pot, that's even better. That way, if the chilies haven't turned fully orange yet, you can get them in your garage or your basement under lights, or your greenhouse if you're fortunate enough to have a greenhouse like I am, and let them turn to color, because the flavor is going to be best when they turn to orange. Even though they say amarillo, which means like yellow, I think in Spanish, these ripen orange, as you can see right here. They are very productive once you get them going. The flavor is very, very fruity. The heat, I would say, is just below jalapeno, but sometimes, depending on growing conditions, might be a little bit above. They are sold in the markets in Peru and South America, and there's different varieties of them that go by different names. Like in Colombia, there's, I think, Aji Escabeche, which is an Aji Amarillo that's it's almost exactly the same thing. So I think these are just Aji Amarillos that spread to other parts of South America. They're pretty solid and thick-walled, like very, very solid and thick-walled. So you can definitely roast them. You can definitely stuff them, wrap them in bacon, do whatever you want, because they're a very solid chili. So when you pick them, you can sit them on your countertop for quite a while before they get soft. So they got a great shelf life, and you can see here the productivity on all these green ones here. If you look carefully, you'll see there's like a whole bunch in here. Now in Peru, they are used in sauces and in cooking. They're sold dried, and they're also sold frozen. And there are some markets, gourmet markets in the United States, that import them frozen or dried. You might even find dried ones on Amazon. I found somebody who had them on Amazon one time. So if you really are not the gardening person, you don't want to grow them, I mean, you can at least buy the dried ones, and then you can taste the flavor of them. Okay? Aji is a name that a lot of people use in South America for peppers. So they say Aji Amarillo, Aji Panca, Aji Pineapple, Aji Lemon Drop. They use the word ají. Ají kind of means pepper, as far as I know. And like if you go to Spain, most of their peppers will start with the name pimento or pimiento. So different cultures attach different names to their peppers. Walking along over here, want to see how many peppers are here. You see how they're all over the place? So this is a plant that definitely needs staking. It needs staking. It's going to get a ton of chilies on it. So you're going to want to get it. Now there is another variety that I'll hopefully film later when I get chilies on it, called the Queen Lori. And the Queen Lori looks like an Aji Amarillo, except it doesn't come to a point at the end of the chili, and they're only about 2 inches long. But the flavor is very, very similar, and so is the heat level. So like again, I said the heat level would be like close to a jalapeno, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher. It's going to depend on growing conditions, what you feed, amount of sunshine, humidity, etc., like I've said in other videos. But as you can see, this Aji Amarillo is just going to grow up and up and up. And right now we're just at the very end of July. August is 2 days away. So this is a variety we choose not to net. And then everything else, as you can see here in my grow area, is netted. So there's not going to be any crossing between this and the netted plants. It's not going to happen. It's never happened with me anyway. See, there's a whole bunch on this plant. This is beautiful. I've been growing Aji Amarillo for probably 14, 15 years. So it is a favorite of mine. I just don't like that it takes so long to get peppers. These plants here, let's see if we can show you this pepper here. This is a good size one here. Plant doesn't want to cooperate. The other leaves keep getting in my way. So Aji Amarillo has been probably one of the first ajis I grew, besides Aji Panca and Aji Lemon Drop. So if you want to grow Aji Amarillo, start the plants like around November. Get a good set of grow lights. I recommend you don't have to have super duper professional grow lights like a lot of the people that grow crops like marijuana and stuff. You don't have to have stuff like that. You can get a Vivasun 1000. That doesn't mean 1000 watts, or a Spider Farmer 1000. And that'll cover a 4x4 foot area really well. Oh, look what we got here. A friend. Praying mantis. Can you see him feeding on that bug? He's upside down. That's cool. Anyway, that distracted me for a little bit. Squirrel. Aji Amarillo. Seeds at www.superhotchilies.com. We won't be selling the plants anymore because they grow too tall, too fast, and then we can't fit them in the box. So you're going to have to grow from seed. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please watch our other videos and our video series, Peppers 101. We will not be eating peppers on camera. There's plenty of people who do that. We will not be one of them. If you want to watch somebody who eats peppers on camera, not just super hots, we recommend the Heat 101 website, where they have a library of peppers that they've tasted for me before and for other people. Okay? So this is Jim Duffy, Refining Fire Chilies. Hope you have a great day and a great growing season. And please like, share, and subscribe, and tell other people about this. We want people to learn about chilies. Bye-bye.